Hello, my lovely Libra, and welcome to your general energy reading. This is just a general reading, so please do take what resonates and toss the rest. Also, if you do enjoy this reading, please do like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, all that other great stuff. I would certainly appreciate it. It's free, costs you nothing, and it would mean a lot to me. Otherwise, we are going to use this deck to do your past, present, future. We are going to use another typical tarot deck to do your challenge card, 3 different oracle decks to further clarify, and then we will go ahead and use the typical tarot deck again to kind of get you some future advice at the end. So don't forget to stick around to then. So let's go ahead and get you started here, see what we're looking at for your past, present, future this week and going into next week. And we will go from there. All right, Libra, let's see what we got for you. Wow, 2 of Cups starting off great coming out of Valentine's Day. So it does look like you are going to be meeting someone if you haven't already. Do remember that time is fluid in tarot, so you may have already been here or you may be still kind of awaiting this. But I definitely see you making a connection here. Now, I feel that this is definitely a romantic connection. And of course, this could be the spin-off of Valentine's Day. Maybe you had a setup date. Maybe you had a blind date, something of that chance that kind of went really well. But it could also be a situationship if you're already in a very serious 30-year married type of situation. This could be a relationship that is a really good family tie, that you've kind of reconnected with a family member, a best friend, a work colleague, a business partner, because it's not a lover's card, it is the 2 of Cups, but for most intents and purposes I am truly getting a love vibe off this. So somebody is really drawn to you. Yeah, and it's no wonder, because right here this Queen of Cups energy is 1,000,000% your energy. I mean, everything about this is just screaming that you are on your game, okay? And this may be new for you, right? So for a lot of you, you may be like, I have no game. And maybe you don't normally, right? Maybe you're normally that person who is like, I am not a go out and make small talk person. I'm not a person who wants to be in the limelight. I'm a wallflower. I'm a stay-at-home person. I'd rather be in my pajamas, Netflix and chill than ever go out with colleagues, with friends, with work people. I hate it. I don't do people. It's too peoply outside. I'm that person. But for some reason, right now, particularly, and this could be to do with a lot of the, cycle changes, a lot of the lunar changes, a lot of this has us all kind of making big changes in what we would normally do. Everybody is kind of doing that. And certainly if you're seeing a lot of change numbers, you're seeing a lot of 3s in your angel numbers, 13s, 333s, these numbers. But I feel like you are really just charismatic, more charismatic than normal. Maybe you're able to hold conversations better than normal. Maybe you're able to just, you're dressing better than normal. All of a sudden, you're putting a little bit more effort into your outfits. Maybe it's the break in the weather a little bit, depending on where you live. And all of a sudden you're feeling like, for some reason, you don't even know why, but you're like, oh, I've been trying something new with my hair. I've been trying something new with my, my skincare routine, or my clothes, or my makeup, or whatever, right? And it's really, you're noticing people are, surrounding you more, talking to you more, and you're not really, shying away as much as you normally might, okay? But you are really giving off that energy. You're giving off those vibes, okay? And so I think that is what is really helping. So it's kind of a cyclical situation. So, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Are people drawn to you because you're putting off this vibe, or are you putting off this vibe more because people are drawn to you? I don't know, because that can certainly, if more people seem to be drawn to you, that builds your confidence, right? And then you feel better, and then more more, elevation in your energy levels, more people, right? So I don't know, but definitely feel like you are in the groove, right? You are jamming. So I don't know, maybe did you get a raise at work and it made you feel a little bit better and you don't even notice it, right? Maybe you got, a little boost in confidence. Somebody made a compliment to you, any little change, you may not even notice that tweak. But think about it and try to think, has anything changed? Do I notice people talking to me more? Do I notice me trying harder on this or that? Have I done my nails, that I don't normally do? Did I change my hair? Is there anything that I'm doing more? Or, I'm noticing people talk to me more, or I'm chit-chatty more than I was. Any of these things, but it's definitely there, it's definitely there. And your vibe is like so fire right now, right? So I definitely feel like you are not going to have a problem in any means finding connections for jobs, finding connections for, networking, finding romance. These are not problems for you right now, okay? So if you are looking for any of those things, strike while the iron is hot, because right now you're hot, right? Okay, you are fire. And this Nine of Pentacles is, in that regard, it's like, you're closing out a cycle where you weren't feeling as great about yourself, but you're coming into a new cycle where you are able to really turn this into a lot more, right? So you're able to turn this into anything you really want it to be. So if this is a partnership, you can parlay that into meeting new friends, making new acquaintances, new contacts for jobs, investments, partnerships, love, whatever you need to do. You have the power to do it right now, okay? So again, utilize that. Don't take that for granted. Strike while the iron's hot, right? Because you're fire right now. Trust in that. Even if you don't feel it, even if you don't see it, or even if you don't understand it, even if you're like, I don't know why all of a sudden, I've got a friend telling me such and such has got a crush on me, like it's high school or something. What is this nonsense? Like, this never happens. Well, it's happening, okay? Trust me. So utilize that while you can, okay? So let's see what your challenge card might be, though, because you definitely want to use all your resources while you have them. So if you've got connections, if you've got people in areas of business that you're meeting and greeting that you're interested in, learn from them, talk to them, make connections in those fields, that kind of thing. If you're around somebody that knows somebody you might have interest in romantically, make sure you get that introduction, those kinds of things. So your challenge card is the Two of Cups here. And again, this is where I say every time, 9 times out of 10, we're our own worst enemy. And I think this is your own self-doubt, okay? So right here, this is one of two things, okay? This is either you are your own worst enemy here. Your own self-doubt is what is going to keep you from moving on this, okay? Because you are going to be so, even though you're fire, even though you're that Queen of Cups, even though your cup is running over with charisma, talent, ability, just people want to be around you, right? You have just all of this, right? You don't buy it, right? You just don't believe it. You just don't think that you are just a person who just doesn't have that self-esteem. Maybe you've been in bad relationships in the past. Maybe you've been in narcissistic relationships. Maybe you just haven't ever had that kind of charismatic feeling about you for whatever reason. And so you're just not feeling it. You're like, are they setting me up? Is this what's going on? This isn't true. This can't be true about me. This isn't real. So you are questioning it so much you won't allow yourself to believe that these people really truly want to be around you and like you. You're almost too much of a skeptic to allow yourself to take advantage of it, right? So, it's kind of like you're almost just kind of like, okay, they're setting me up. What's going on? This is crazy. Nobody wants to, who are these people wanting to be my friend? And why all of a sudden does everybody want to be hanging out with me? And why are they calling me? And, why, what's their angle, right? And I know this because that's something that, a lot of people, if you've ever seen, there's a meme on Facebook and it's kind of hilarious. I just have to interject with this story because it's about Irish Catholic people, and I am. And so it kind of talks about how they always, when they get compliments, they're like, first we like argue about it, and then we like deny it, and then we're like, because they don't know what to do. And then the one girl's like, well, why can't we just be nice and say thank you? And they're like, well, what well-adjusted world did you come from? We weren't made for that. What are you, from Finland? So it's kind of like a joke, right? Because people who haven't been used to that, they don't know how to take it. And maybe this is where you are from. So you're like, they're up to no good. What are they talking about? Why are they doing that? No. Okay, so it's either that for you, or the second option could be that there's another relationship situation here. Maybe one of your ex people or one of their ex people are going to try to sabotage it. So keep your eyes out, open, perked up ears, the whole 9 yards, to make sure that if there's somebody there that you are really trying to develop a connection with on any level, that you make sure that you are watching out for your exes, their exes, your ex-business partners, their ex-business partners, whatever, form or facet that this relationship is in, that you are keeping tabs on who might have been around it in the past and who might want to sabotage it going forward. Okay, so just do keep your eyes on that. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully we're just in our own heads, because that's easier to reconcile than, chaotic people undercutting us left, right, and center that we don't even know, especially. But just in case, keep your eyes out. So let's get you a psychic energy card, and we'll pull that on the Two of Cups up here. And we have foundations and achievements. So I do think that this pairing, this partnership, is definitely a good one for you. It's a great positive match, okay? It's a match where you're going to be able to build a foundation, you're going to be able to move forward, you're going to be able to really make, some strides in your life, positive changes, good things, okay? As long as you don't get in your head or let somebody else destroy it, okay? So that's big importance here. And of course, the number 4 here. So this could be something that occurs in April, or it could be 4 as a foundational number. So, keep that in mind. But I do think that is something that could bring you to high level of, foundational achievement in your life, right? With this person, whatever that is to you, whether it's career, whether it's family, whatever, but you just have to be careful, right? So let's see what we've got here in the Moon deck on the Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups to watch out for here, or what advice we can get to help you watch out for that, overcoming that. And we have patience. So I do think that does kind of lend to me a little bit that this is more of you getting in your own head. So, because I do feel like it's telling you that you need to have patience. And mostly I do feel like that is having patience with yourself, okay? So it's okay to take things slow and easy, right? And I think that's something that you're going to need to do. If you know when I'm saying this, that you are that person and it's resonating with you left, right, and center when I'm saying, you're gonna immediately question what their motives are when they start telling you you're beautiful, telling you you're wonderful, telling you how intelligent you are and smart and fantastic, and they want to be with you and hang out with you and spend time with you and work with you and all these things. And the first thing you're going to do is be skeptical and questioning and doubtful. If you know you're that person, you need to have patience with yourself, okay? Take it slow. Let them prove that this is how they really feel, that this is what they really mean, that they're not just somebody coming in to spit some game at you or throw some pretty words your way, but that they truly mean these things. Let them show you, right? Actions speak louder than words. Have patience, be slow, take your time, right? So I do feel like this card is lending more to this being about your own personal challenge more than maybe an ex or something like that. However, if it is an ex or something like that, I do think maybe this is just telling you to be patient with your person and not take it out on them, okay, right? Because it's not their fault if they have a crazy ex that's acting out. just as it wouldn't be your fault if you have a crazy ex that's acting out. So be patient with them if that's the case, because you can't control the way other people act. You can only control the way you respond, right? So as long as your person is responding appropriately, you know, they're not just, you know, promoting their crazy ex to act crazy and treat you bad, then be patient with it, okay? Other than that, I think patience is going to be the key. Take your time, right? Make sure you're moving forward in the right way to build that foundation that you want, right? Because strong foundations take a long time to mold, right? Rome wasn't built in a day. Okay, let's get a general advice card on this last Nine of Pentacles and see what we've got for you here. Alrighty, we have, you can make it through. Your higher self is always guiding you. What wisdom does your higher self have for you? And again, I think this is exactly a great, you know, general advice card, is to trust in yourself. And again, this is something that you have to do. Again, I think this is again lending to the fact that this maybe you are the one who is skeptical, doubtful. Maybe you have a little bit of self-doubt, a little bit of self-esteem, question, and you just really need to put some trust in yourself, believe in yourself. And I do think that with patience and time, that will build, that will grow. And that's the ultimate, right? Because as this person helps grow with you and grow your self-esteem and grow your strength and grow your, you know, ability to believe in yourself, you become a whole new, stronger, better, more self-assured person with a stronger, happier, better foundation and a support system and network. And you're a whole new person then, right? You're a whole better version of yourself, a stronger, better version of yourself, right? A fantastic version of yourself, right? So let's grab 3 cards here for just some kind of general advice and energy moving forward as you go ahead the next, you know, month or so, just to kind of keep in mind. But I definitely think the big key here is to, you know, utilize your fiery essence. Let's say your divine feminine here while you have it, your charismatic self while it's there. Strike while the iron is hot. And, you know, really trust in yourself. And if that takes time, let them show themselves to you. Let them prove themselves to you. Because, you know, all that's going to do is make you stronger, make you believe more, and trust in them more. And that helps build a better, solid foundation. It helps improve your self-esteem, helps improve your ability to see how great you are and how great they are, right? So here we have the Moon, the Ace of Cups, and the Five of Swords. And I feel like this Five of Swords is really kind of just the battle within you. I do feel like you are going to wrestle with that. I think that's going to be the hardest part, is you really wrestling with yourself. And, you know, again, you're going to wrestle with, you know, can I do this? Do I trust this person? Every step of the way. And that's just who you are. But I think you'll definitely make it through, because you have that Ace of Cups energy, which is the strongest of the strong. Your cup literally will runneth over to literally give you the strength and the power that you need, right? To be the best version of yourself, the strongest, the most, you know, beloved, wonderful version of yourself, so that you can show this partner the most love and they can in turn do the same for you, right? Now, the Moon here, this Moon isn't obvious for me because clearly you know that this is uncharted territory for you. This is why you're so, you know, kind of like, what's the angle here? What's going on? And it's also why I said from jump, you're probably not normally a person who ever is that kind of Queen of Cups energy, go out energy. You're probably that person who's usually the first to pass on the party, pass on the go out, pass on this or that. You're more of a pragmatic, stay balanced, chill, sit at home, be the rational one most of the time. And, you know, so this side of you is even new, and it may just be a very small smidge even, but for you, That's new. And the fact that people are really kind of, you know, reacting to it in the way that they are, wanting to be around you, wanting to hang out with you, wanting to see you as like, you know, the life of the party, or of such interest or mystery. It's very, you know, it's like, what? I don't understand. I'm confused, right? This is confusion for you. You don't understand it. You don't know what to think about it. You don't know what to make of it. You don't know what's going to happen. You're kind of like at a loss. But again, this is where your patience is really going to come in. Have patience with yourself and with your partner here, right? Navigate it together and you'll come out stronger on the other side, right? There's no need to rush on this, right? Work with each other. You will learn how to be a stronger version of yourself. They will learn how to support you, and you guys will really kind of weather that storm together, and it will be a much better version when you're done. You'll have a much stronger foundation. Okay, so hopefully this resonated with you. If it did, please do like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, all that other great stuff, and I hope to see you back really, really soon. Bye.